I give up at, like, the first chance.
Do you ever dream of sandbags?
So that future generations can see how annoying Andrew is.
They sucked his brains out.
The impulse to say fuck you to Josh.
Because you know this whole thing was just organized to stroke egos.
Come to you live from New York.
All right, we're here for
know.
Game 3. First time this has happened in the tournament. And Ian has elected to go Panzer Elite, which is interesting considering he just had his first win with the British. What are your thoughts on this?
I'm so glad that the Rap Air Horn has a feature that when you open it, it automatically turns your volume to 100%. Those are my thoughts.
That was probably the best feature out of any app that's ever been made in existence.
Agreed. Agreed. Now this map is quite interesting as the bases are not symmetrically opposite each other.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, it definitely, and like there's a lot of high resource points on the top right, sort of the northeast. But yeah, because they're so far away from the bases, any fights that take place up there, whichever side kind of pushes off is able to kind of cap everything before the other side can come back. So the stakes are certainly high whenever you're fighting up there.
Now, if this is quick capping territory, then is that actually going to favor the Panzer Elite rather than the British?
I don't think so. I mean, the Americans, if Henry plays them right, I mean, they have superior capping speed on their infantry. The Kettenkrad can cap really fast, but the Panzer Elite, their Panzer Grenadiers have a really slow capping rate. And Henry is doing a great job now. He's not wasting any resources. He's getting new squads as soon as he has the resources for them. So he is in this game. He's playing aggressive. He's in it to win it.
I heard a fella could win some money playing this game, so let's win me some money.
Easily my favorite SNL skit probably this year.
I showed Forrest that too, and he absolutely loved it.
It does everything that good comedy should. It was hilarious while also being socially relevant.
It was sadly too real at points.
Just goes to show you that we're not so different after all. Except Trump doesn't think Black Lives Matter.
And that seems to be the only point.
And that was the main sticking point. Close second from the same episode, David as Pumpkins, which seems to have taken the world by storm.
Yes. Apparently, within 24 hours, that pumpkin suit on Amazon.com was sold out.
No surprise there.
Yeah.
So we got a little fight brewing in the center here. Henry moving up a couple squads. Ian's got a couple squads, but I think Ian's going to sort of disengage from this one. But I think he's pulling back towards support, so I'm not sure what's going to happen here. Henry
Going back though, Josh, let's not talk about coming to heroes right now.
You're right.
Going
My
back,
mistake.
my favorite thing was that NPR talked about Black Jeopardy like Monday morning as I'm driving to work. And it was so great listening to Ari Shapiro and Shankar Vedantam deconstructing this joke to where it wasn't even funny anymore.
Leave it to NPR.
And that honestly just made it even more funny because it was so NPR.
Leave it to NPR to just take the humor out of everything. Goddamn liberal media.
I'm honestly surprised they didn't immediately transition into smooth jazz after that piece.
Sector being captured. Reinforcement underway.
Henry? No, he did lose a squad. Okay. So Ian's moving in force with his squad, sort of pushing Henry around the map. But Henry's doing a good job. He's sort of keeping his squad spread out for now, stalling when he can, and capping with the superior capping speed, while Ian's units are bunched up. And you can see that because Henry's actually taken the whole top right side of the map, which is, like I was saying earlier, has all those heavy resource points. It looks like now Henry's actually going to stick around and try to fight this one out in the south here outside his base. Important question, Parker. Is Andrew still there?
I haven't heard from him for a long time. I'm just going to assume that he's dead.
I mean, in all honesty, that's probably a good thing for both for us and for society as a whole. I don't think the world can handle that much stupidity.
I think for the world at large rejoices right now.
Ooh, Henry had a big flank there, and he's going to push Ian's Panzer Grenadiers off the field. And this is what I was talking about. If you can stall out while still capping around the map, what he's doing with his engineers, you could do a lot of good work early on as the Americans against the PE. And he's actually got these engineers in the north just sort of capping all over the place, and Ian can't really stop him. And he's been pushed totally off the south, too. The only thing is Henry's floating a lot of resources, and he needs to probably get a tech upgrade or get BARs or something, because he's sitting on he's sitting on 100 fuel and 650 manpower.
Yeah, actually, I mean, you say that, but Ian is sitting on 120 munitions and was at over 500 manpower.
How much fuel did Ian have?
He just used some up, but I believe he had over 60.
Yeah, I don't know.
So they were both sitting on quite a bit of points, I guess you could say.
I think
I don't know the technical Company of Heroes term. All this, they're
called Kraut dollars.
Kraut dollars.
Yeah.
This highbrow lingo of COH.
Yeah, well, maybe if you paid a little bit of attention, Parker.
How many Reuben sandwiches can I buy with these here Kraut dollars?
Well, the Kraut dollar is pegged to the Reuben sandwich, so one Kraut dollar is equal to one Reuben sandwich.
Oh my god.
The real question is
making Reuben sandwiches.
Just pop BARs. He's got his flanking flamer squad. He needs to move these riflemen in closer, though. The flamers are going to get focused down if he's not careful. He needs to retreat them. Yep, he just
that's right. The flamers are really just focused on one thing, and that's a pretty big problem for flamers in general.
You don't want to be too flaming. I mean, it's never good.
It's true.
So, Henry's still sitting on quite a few resources.
Oh.
100
These
fuel.
P are just surrounded right now. They're managing to hold out because the Americans don't seem to have any cover, but there they go. Oh, but are they going to be able to retreat?
Yeah, they're going to get out of there.
Full strength in no time. Reinforcement
I still think you're way behind me. Because there's no fighting going on whatsoever right now.
Aw. Sad face.
And Henry's going to pick up the weapon support center again. Although he has so much fuel, he can easily get a supply yard and maybe go to tank depot.
How much fuel does Henry have right now? Question.
134.
He does indeed.
That's moving too quickly. Damn it.
It looks like
not a good marker.
It's 145 now. If you just look at Henry's screen, you can see what he's doing, and I will tell you if he's doing the same thing right now.
Guys, move so quickly.
He's attacking. Ian's attacking the center. That's what's happening right now.
Yes, that is what's happening right now. Good. Okay. All on the same page.
And he peeled off this
That was
run
not
in the
providing
south,
cover.
which I don't think is a good idea, but he should have kept them together with the one in the center. You really have to concentrate your forces. And he's gonna get his sniper soon.
Well, those Panzer Grenadiers have fought off the Americans quite thoroughly, though.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. You really need to concentrate your riflemen. Like, he had 4 squads up there, and then he peeled one off, and then one squad was by itself when it got attacked, and then the other one was by itself, so that, like, you know, they just lost everywhere instead of losing one front.
Riflemen. Sorry, I was thinking of those heroic Germans instead of, I guess, the Americans.
I think Nazis is what you're looking for.
Josh, that's such a harsh word. I like to call them future purists. Really, is what they're going for.
Parker, people watch this program, people meaning just the people who are playing this, hence the ego stroking, watch this program for hard-hitting commentary and game analysis, not white supremacist political ideology.
Well, this is news to me, Josh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
I
thought
mean, you
this
can
was...
always, well, you could always make it a little bit softer, Parker. You can make it a little bit softer to the appeal by just calling them National
Fuel
Socialists.
point is being seized.
Everyone likes socialism.
Oh.
So
Excuse
just keep
me.
saying
Yes.
National Socialist.
Oh, Henry, you need to stop
These
doing this.
heroic National Socialists are
Okay, that's fine.
making good work around the map.
I thought Henry was gonna push in with his riflemen in the south and then cap in the middle, but he pulled back in the south, then capped the middle, which is much better. You don't want to be attacking, you know, unsupported like he did earlier, like I said. He really needs to get a triage center up too. Oh my god, these riflemen are just getting destroyed.
Oh wow, yeah. They might not even. Yeah, they might even die in retreat.
Oh, there's one guy, and he makes it.
He's sending these squads out with half strength. I don't understand what he's doing.
Hmm.
And again, he just has unsupported squad. I mean, they'll probably win this fight with the flamethrowers, but still. If Ian was concentrating his forces more, Henry would be in real trouble, I think. But
It's strange that Ian is moving his forces closer to the battle instead of further away where they would have the advantage, though.
yeah, it is an interesting choice.
Henry is laying mines in the center.
Yes, good Henry.
Switching over to Ian's view, he's currently getting an armored car. Not the scout car, the actual good armored car. And he's picked tank
thank
destroyer
God.
doctrine. I don't know if Henry, I don't think he's got sticky bombs at all, so he's going to be at a bit of a loss once this comes out, because I don't think he's built a motor pool either.
No, he does not have sticky bombs.
How is Henry not built a motor pool? He's sitting on 260 fuel.
I know, he really needs to get the supply unit up at least for the manpower upkeep benefits.
Yeah.
He could build a tank depot. I don't
Ian's
understand.
got more manpower income than Henry right now.
Oh, Henry's gonna lose that rifle squad. Oh, he's gonna get him out of there.
Ooh.
Okay.
For clarification, what the hell just happened to those engineers?
Where?
The ones that, like, blew up and exploded into flames?
I wasn't watching Henry's screen, I don't know.
Ah.
If they got killed with the flamethrower, like if they have a flamethrower, if they get killed, there's like a chance they can explode like that. But
Okay. Cool.
finally getting a supply yard. I think what we'll see here is Ian's gonna push back a little bit with his armored car, but as soon as Henry finishes the supply yard and the tank depot, he's just gonna run train over him with tank destroyers.
Our forces are taking casualties.
He really needs to get a triage center up too. He just doesn't have the manpower, and that's why you need to get supply yard early and the triage center early, frankly, to save manpower.
Hmm.
Losing ground out there.
Ready. Sniper displaced. Let's go.
He does have stickies now, but attacking that armored car straight up is not going to be very easy to do.
Yeah, but since he's had that one squad just kind of there, taking losses. So now, look like he's gonna take those 3 squads up and maybe try and just surround it, but
Almost lost that sniper.
it's gonna take just 2 squads of riflemen. I don't know if that'll be enough to take out an armored car
Ian's gonna
and
back
a
the armored
Panzer
car
Grenadier.
up. Up. Looks like he's gonna land the
Yep.
stickies in. He's gonna get him in. Yep.
Enemy unit.
Yep.
Oh, and that Panzer Grenadier squad hit a mine and they got destroyed.
Ooh,
And
both of
the
them are
armored
there.
car's down. Wow.
Will it be
huge
enough?
losses for Ian right there.
Oh! Now, I think had Ian just continued to back up his armored car, even slowly, he could have microed his way to taking out both of the squads.
Absolutely, yeah. He could have won that fight, but that's why you have to pay attention.
Yeah, I mean, if I was out there with my amazing ability to micro,
course.
that never would have happened.
Of course not.
Of course.
This sniper's definitely earned his keep though. 8 kills and he's already at bed 2.
full strength in no time. Reinforcement underway.
So Henry has the fuel. He just really needs to hold on to some manpower here. Build it up.
Quick point. Can we name that sniper Bronson?
The
I
sniper.
feel like we should.
The sniper is now named Bronson Parker,
We'll have him back to full
Good.
strength in no time.
I'm happy.
and nothing can change that.
Good. Good. Andrew, are you texting right now?
He's definitely texting right now. Andrew,
Andrew, focus on what's important in life.
Andrew, the children of the corn can wait.
Captured.
You like that one, didn't you, Parker? You like that one.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
I even like that one a little bit.
Was that, oh no, it's a scout car and another armored
The
car.
Second World War to the equivalent of-
Now let's see if Ian can successfully micro those to keep them both alive.
Well,
Scout car is moving a bit slowly,
oh,
but if it just
incendiary
keeps going,
grenades. Easy to win that fight.
oh,
Enemy unit.
Oh, he
Scout
got
car's
one.
hit. Is it hit twice?
It's a Hetzer too.
Oh, it's out.
So this is what I'm saying. Right
There
now,
it
Henry
goes.
should be at a massive advantage because he has so much fuel, but the lack of manpower is really hurting him. He just needs to save up. Okay, he's getting a tank destroyer, which will help him. So at this point, I think Henry needs to push around to the north and start capping up there, harassing up there, because he's holding Ian off in the south. Oh, what is he doing? Okay. Let's go look over Ian, what Ian's doing.
We'll have him back to full strength in no time.
It's interesting, both players are really focused on this southern VP.
We'll have him back to full strength
There's
in
almost
no
nothing
time.
happening in the north.
But it looks like Henry's capping the center VP now, so he can increase the drain. Ian's actually under half VPs, which I didn't even realize.
Wow, I did not. For such an even game, it's kind of surprising.
That's what happens when you hold 2/3 of the map, and you know you can pin the enemy player in one sort of area and fight over it. You can just tick down over time and then win the war of attrition that way.
Back to full strength in no time.
Andrew,
It's kind of
go ahead, Parker.
Henry does still have 200, almost 300 fuel, and is very slowly using that now.
Down to 200 points.
Tank destroyer coming out. Andrew, quick question. Since you're texting, could you give us some text analysis?
What do you want me to analyze?
Just tell me what's going on, like your thoughts, the strategies, the tactics.
Well, you see, you open with an emoji.
Oh no, that tank
of a
destroyer is
grapefruit,
out.
And when you open with that grapefruit emoji, she gets all hot.
Grapefruit. I think you mean eggplant.
Yes.
I don't think you know what vegetables are.
I don't know what vegetables are. I don't eat them. But it's purple, and it looks like a dick. And whenever you text it to him, and her panties immediately drop.
What was that?
Reinforcement
Wow.
underway.
What? You heard me.
Could you,
Josh, he said when you pop the top, the panties drop.
Andrew, are you drinking Anaconda malt liquor?
The enemy's regiment.
Oh my God, yes.
Anaconda malt liquor gives you ooh.
Parker, you just watched that movie again. Did you watch it with
Yes.
commentary as well?
No, unfortunately. I could only get them to watch it once without commentary. However, Zach and Courtney absolutely loved it.
And they hadn't seen it yet. Well, this is the first time for everything.
That's right. One of their favorite lines was, "You can bet your sweet ass in half a titty."
That's
True.
the only line.
I think that is now
I hung out
in
with
their
them, like,
frequent
a few days later,
vernacular.
and they were still quoting it. It's now like a part of their yeah, it's a part of their vernacular.
And I think in
I'm
a
so
larger
proud.
way, Black Dynamite is a part of all of our lives.
It's well, it's the most poignant statement of American life you can possibly have.
I think right now what we're suffering from is announcer fatigue, commentator fatigue. Because this is an interesting game. There's a lot going on.
This is. I actually I feel really bad. A lot of things have been happening that I just have not been paying attention to, honestly.
I just want to say right now, in case the commentating continues to fall apart, that both players are doing an excellent job, and it's been a close game.
Our supply line
And with that said, Parker, tell me more about Black Dynamite.
Taylor watched this game, and side note, I can't believe that in an earlier video, you'd accused me of being with these other idiots, having their girlfriend watch them commentate on this game.
Right.
Gosh, I would never be that stupid. Obviously, I'm going to fuck up this relationship at some point, but I'm not that stupid. All right.
Now hold on, Parker. So she wasn't in the room while you were commentating, right?
No.
But you did have her watch the video of you commentating later.
No, I did not.
But you just said.
She knows these videos exist. She has not seen any of these videos.
You guys are idiots. My girlfriend has no idea these videos exist. She doesn't know what I do with my life. I'm a mystery to her, and that's part of the appeal.
Reinforcement underway.
You got to keep them off balance, Parker. That's what it's all about.
I see. So really, I should just keep her emotions in a constant flux. That way, she sees the excitement as just another part of dating me. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I wouldn't call dating you exciting, but yeah, you could say that, I guess.
Casualties being reported.
So
thanks, Josh. Appreciate that.
As someone who's just for the audience, as someone who's dated Parker for many years, it's not exciting at all.
Well, yeah, you're in a loveless relationship. That's why you had to leave.
However, the gin and tonics, off the charts.
The gin and tonics are off the charts. This is 100% true. You should always trust his gin and tonic mixing ability, but you shouldn't necessarily trust his ability to have fun.
All right, so quick commentary about the game. Henry has lost a shitload of units. He is fucking up really badly right now, which is kind of bad. He was way
He
ahead,
got greedy as fuck.
and now he keeps sending one rifle squad to attack 2 armored cars. And I'm not sure what the thinking is on that. Parker, you make bad decisions in this game. Tell me the thinking behind this.
It's at this point, it's probably player fatigue of thinking to yourself, God damn it, these stupid fucking units. There's got to be at one point in which they do their fucking job. Just one goddamn time. And that's probably what he's thinking right now. If I could get inside of his head. So that's probably why he's sending off these units to their death.
I mean, he might say that, but Parker, you gotta remember that all of these soldiers are drafted. They don't want to be here anyway.
Hey,
Besides, I mean,
the American Army in World War II was made up of a significant number of volunteers. Andrew, let's not lose sight of that. As they said in Band of Brothers,
the question is,
people committed suicide because they were 4F and couldn't go. He's sending his rifle squad to sticky bomb the other armored car, which isn't shooting at him, so I'm not sure what the thinking is there. Now the M10's coming up, and he's got these rifleman squads.
Oh man!
Again, he's just sending everything in kind of piecemeal. Although this M10 is actually gonna be able to finish off this armored car if he gives chase, which I hope he does. God, stop backing up, Henry! Pissing me off when you do that. You gotta fight.
That engineer runs right in front of the tank, causing it to back up. Oh.
Well, something just exploded.
That really just sounds like my kind of luck, honestly.
Oh
now this.
Oh, there's one armored car down.
Reinforcement underway.
Oh, and now Henry has the manpower to get a Sherman. Okay, he's calling it Rangers. Absolutely not the right move. I've had enough to drink now that all nuanced commentary has gone out the window. Henry, that was wrong. When you watch this later, I want you to know that was wrong. You should have gotten a tank.
Back to full strength and losing ground out
We have another unit on the center VP that is doing a breakdance for us.
God damn it! I need to go to Ian's. Ian has all the best crazy physics.
losing ground out.
Ian does.
Yeah,
Let's see if he goes back. Oh, and it is gone, unfortunately.
It's really
in
disappointing.
the previous game, one of the American riflemen on Ian's screen was standing at attention, and his rifle was levitating, and he was shooting that rifle.
Did you know that the Allies won World War II through their heavy recruitment of Hogwarts wizards?
Yeah,
Wow, I had no idea. Smart move, though.
Very smart.
Here come the Rangers.
So what we got here? Gunfire, explosions, things happening.
2 Hetzers. An armored car. You really need to get an AT gun, Henry. Come on, man. An AT gun or a Sherman, and you're gonna lose 2 squads. Are you really gonna lose 2 squads?
Oh.
Right now? Man, Henry, buddy,
I think he's gonna lose 2 squads
I know
right
you
now.
think you're really close to winning, and you are, but you need to just calm down, play it safe. You just rush it into too much. Don't lose the Ranger squad too.
Oh, that was close.
And this is where unit preservation can lose you the game if you lose too many squads, which we're just kind of seeing right now. Ian's doing a great job of preserving his units and pushing out with them.
Yeah, maybe Henry just got a little cocky with that score, being 460 to 150 when he really started just kind of sending units into their death.
I think you're right. I think he
My,
just he thinks he's just gonna try to put it away really quickly, but he needs to just kill some of these units before he starts capping.
Yep, he
He has-
needs to play it safe.
He has a big enough lead that he can afford to sort of build up his strength and then make a big attack and kill a bunch of Ian's units and then cap. He doesn't need to send these squads in like one at a time and lose everything and give Ian room to crawl back into this.
Absolutely, and at this point, Henry's real problem is manpower, in that he has almost 600 fuel, but just not enough manpower to fully utilize that.
Manpower's been a problem for him this whole game. I mean, he waited a really long time to get a supply yard. I don't think he still doesn't have a triage center to heal his troops. The only thing he does have going for
Yeah, I
him,
don't think
though,
in this. I
is
don't
that
think
he
in
has
the
the
supply
medic
yard.
tent
I don't think
to,
he has the,
he has the medic tent to get dead soldiers to get free squads at least. So
Yeah, I mean, like, what an idiot. I would not have made any of these mistakes,
I know,
Josh.
Parker, I know you would.
Can confirm.
That's why we have you in
That's
here
right.
for expert commentary.
That's right. I mean, clearly we all know that I would never have even gotten that far to make any of those mistakes. So I can confidently say I would not have made a single one of those mistakes.
Yeah, because you might have lost the game by now already, or at the very least.
That's right. There'd be a lot of sandbags within my base spelling out certain words instead of this debacle that Henry is in right now.
Now we
Which would
see-
you rather have?
Henry's getting a motor pool now, so I think he's slowing down a little bit. I think he's realized what he needs to do. Well, also Parker, don't knock yourself too much. I mean, you also could have just built so many mines at this point that your opponent has given up out of pure frustration.
I've really been waiting for that match to happen, when the other player just realizes what hell it's going to be to actually win this match and decides it's not even worth it.
Here's another thing. So we're in the middle of this fight. Henry's definitely not gonna win this fight. There's just too many PE units there from Ian. But he's trying to cap in the middle of the fight. But really, you need to win the fight and then cap. It's like a sort of a thing a lot of people have trouble with, I think.
Absolutely.
And he's getting, I think he's getting an AT gun now. It's just crazy to see so much fuel, but so little manpower right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think if I remember correctly, he doesn't have any of the supply upgrades in the supply depot.
Right, but I mean, it's been a constant problem for him. Having a supply yard helps, just the building itself helps a little bit, and then yeah, the upkeep upgrades help as well. But then also the triage center just to heal your soldiers. Because if you have a half health rifle squad but haven't lost any soldiers, the next time they go out, they're just gonna get chewed up, and that's, you know,
Yeah.
that's just 27 manpower apiece to reinforce them.
No. So it looks like Henry is actually putting mines fairly close to his base at this point. That is not what you want to see. So you want mines around VPs, around other important points on the map, but not around your own base. It's just sad.
AT gun coming out now from Henry. Although Ian's actually pushing all the way up to his medic tent here.
Yeah, and now Ian is actually sitting on 700 munitions right now. So it's a question of what he wants to use those for.
I don't think there's a lot he can use them on as tank destroyer. They don't have any off-map stuff.
Well, he's got three green flashy points. So what's he gonna use that on? That's the
I mean,
question.
it is sort of in that situation. It is sort of like too bad that Ian doesn't play Wehrmacht. That would be dual Panzer Shreks for every Grenadier squad in the entire army.
Well, you can certainly buy stuff for his units, like weapons. I think he just already has. Oh my god. And at this point, Henry's lost so many units that Ian's able to just attack his base, which is just not where you want to be.
And are we gonna go all the way back from 100 to 300?
I don't know. It's gonna
Ian
go
actually
quickly if
wins the game?
Ian continues to hold 3 VPs. It's gonna tick down really fast.
Yeah, it is.
Man, Henry was so far up in this game. This has to be frustrating for him, and he just got too
Reinforcement underway.
desperate. I think he saw he was slipping, and he just threw more bad money after good.
Yeah.
Battalion
I mean, on the flip side, Ian's probably
Think
gonna
so.
be super happy about this outcome so far.
Have him back to full strength in no time. Base is under attack.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but has Ian just sent some pioneer squads to take the east side of the map there?
Yeah, Henry's losing everything he has over there, and he can't even leave his base, so it's not like he can cap it back.
Reinforcement underway. Supply line approach. We have Carolyn back to full strength in no time. Got hostiles in the compound. Base is under attack.
Yeah, and he's losing the barracks. He can't. He's trying to call off map, but he doesn't have line of sight. Henry is, but
Ah, that's so sad. He can see them. They're within his territory, but for some reason he cannot put it down.
all right. So game's basically over at this point.
Oh,
Andrew, what do you think the lessons are here for
shit.
Henry? Other than to not text your girlfriend while you're commentating a game. That's lesson number 1,
Yeah.
yep.
which Andrew has still not learned. So maybe I shouldn't listen to Andrew. Parker, what
I don't
is
know. I
lesson
mean,
number 1?
Don't get penisy, kid.
Yeah, that's
That's
basically it.
yeah, that's probably my number
Reinforcement
one
underway.
piece of advice for Henry. He had it. It was in grasp. But he just wanted to end it too quickly.
Yeah, I think he lost.
You know, I think
Base is under
he got a little nervous there, and then you know,
That's
just
it.
got too into it, and then prematurely just, you know, sputtered, and oh, there it is.
Yep.
The GG.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, I'd say the lesson here is don't send your squads out one at a time to attack entrenched enemy positions. And if you run into something like that with one squad, you send to go cap, just get him out of there because there's no point in staying and fighting. All right, let's get him in here for some post-game analysis.